Oh, hey there. Oh.
What were you doing?
Oh, just taking a little siesta. The hatch. It's good for everything. Okay, so this will be video 2, kind of a car series. As for the comments for the starting of our videos, I'm Brian. Behind the scenes for the last little bit. It's been an interesting journey, but we're super excited to kind of be doing this stuff. I guess to start, like, I just love cars, all of them. I've had lots, just love them. Like, Dad's been into cars since I was the screwdriver kid, handing stuff over, the wrong tools.
What car did he have?
The first car I ever worked on was a 55 Chevy Bel Air. Pure black, and that's like deep back in the old memory bank. I must have been like 3, 4, 5, that kind of age. So I've just been into cars forever. So when Ryan kind of brought up the idea of sending his car away to do work somewhere else, I don't even mind working on cars. It's always been my thing of, like, I like doing it. So for him to go pay someone to do everything was nonsense. I'm like, fuck, I'll do it. I like it. It's fun. So we ended up setting up at the shop and kind of doing a bunch of stuff, and now here we are. I know he's going to talk about it in his video, already has. I guess this will air after his. And it's just been such a natural progression that it's been a lot of fun. It's interesting because we're both not really camera guys or, I guess, spotlight people.
We're super shy.
So it's been a learning curve, so it's been nice. I'm interested to see what you guys think of the videos that'll come out. Ryan got his car, kind of got us started, and at that time I was already looking for a vehicle. I had 4 or 5 on my list that I've been looking for. I wanted to get back into a 90s Japan car. The vehicle I had before this one was a 92 Skyline GTST. So I had that car, and then before that, well, I had both of them at the same time, but I had a 76 Chevy Nova, which was actually my first car that I ever bought myself when I was 15. And then me and Dad just went through that whole thing. It was just first car, driver car, and then slowly became drag race car. And we ended up taking it so far that I couldn't even drive it anywhere. It was basically just straight for the track. Even just
straight piped.
Yeah, it was full cutout. Still had, like, it was street legal technically besides being straight piped, but had the slicks on it, nitrous, the whole works, and it was just straight drag car. Even to drive it for like a 40-minute drive, it'd be like 2 tanks of gas. Like, it was so ridiculous. Now the 240, so this kind of fits into why I wanted like the 90s JDM. After my Skyline, like, I've had so many different cars and driven so many different ones. Like, cars are through my whole family, obviously my friends, because that's kind of what I was into at that time. So I've driven like Vipers, like the works, like I've been all around, and nothing beat my Skyline. Like, it was just small, light. It really wasn't like super fast, anything crazy. It was just so fun, low. It was just the perfect mix of being the right car. So the criteria for buying cars for me was basically this. Obviously there's a big following around these cars. So it comes down to trying to find one that hasn't been smashed into 1,000 walls, even remotely has matching panels. And the car's super clean, like, it's really rough around the edges. Like, really rough. But it's got good bones. And that's the key. It's got some dents, the paint's no good. It's rock chipped. The guy lived down a short, low gravel road. But when you crawl underneath it, like, it's super clean. There's no rust everywhere. All the pillars are good. Everything that's like 240s do this car's still good. The interior's good. Not that you can tell right now because I've got it torn apart for other stuff. But so it looks like a drift wagon, but it is definitely going back together. Just want it to be super clean, a really fun car. So it's going to come down to new motor in it because this has the KA. So it's the single cam. It's not very fast at all. It's still fun. But I have the parts that came with the car. We got an SR20 DET that is unknown what it's like. It's got no compression in one cylinder, so it's, who knows. We'll get into that and figure out what's wrong with it. And then figure out what we're going to do with that. And then things we've done to this so far is really, I've put a ton of time into this car already. Lots that aren't even filmed or anything, but it's literally just getting it so it was drivable. It had like shakes at 80, so we put new tires on it. It was leaking oil everywhere, like the transmission leaked, motor leaked. So I went through, just everything got changed, all the fluids, fixed all the leaks. Transmission had a couple of pieces that were just, turned out to be a couple of the sensors in it were just leaking a little bit. Fixed all that, diff fluid, everything. Checked all the suspension, went through everything. And the biggest pain that took the most time was going through someone else's wiring.
Oh, that 90s Fast
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah, it
Furious
had
shit.
some
Yeah.
90s interior light, the old tube styles. So I gutted all that and chasing wires from unknown stuff that's plugged into random places and not even put together. So we cleaned all that up. We've gutted it. It smelled like the 90s, so we had to clean everything.
And you raised it, right?
Yeah, 3 inches. No, this thing is completely stock. It has obviously some form of kit around it. It's got the Type X front, I believe, because that's the only lights I can find for the front on it. Some guy's wheels, everything's just someone else's stuff. I've put nothing on it so far. And the idea is we'll just fix her up, get it looking good, and then get the SR in it. And then it will be a super fun car. I'm super excited to get it going.
You want to do, what color wrap you want to do?
I don't think we'll say quite yet.
Yeah.
Let me know what you guys think, what color this thing should be. I have a color that I've been wanting to use on a car before I had a car. So I have a color combo in mind, but see what you guys think. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know what color you guys are into.
So you're gonna do a wrap, and then you're gonna do coilovers.
Yeah, so we're gonna do wrap, coilovers, different rear bumper because I don't like that one.
Yeah.
The other stuff I don't mind for right now. Maybe something different eventually, but rear bumper needs to go. Muffler / exhaust needs to get changed. We got to get tint on the windows, new rims, tires.
Couple deletes.
I'd like to do the suspension. Yeah, delete the rear window stuff because this thing will never see poor weather again. It's garage kept and it'll have a good life now.
Weekend warrior.
And then fix the interior. Like, I'd love to go to different seats. They're super uncomfortable, but the rest of the interior is actually quite good. So just be cleaning it up, getting all that back together. I've got power goals. I'd like this thing to be 300 to 350, I think, because I don't want to get too crazy with it, but it'll be super. This thing is so light. It'll be super fast, super fun.
6 lighter than the Evo.
And I don't want the coilovers to be like just slammed out. Like, it needs to be a good fun driver. Like, it needs to be almost daily driver, even though it's not my daily.
Well,
I just want it to be super fun, super comfortable, and look awesome. And it'll just be a blast. So yeah, so we got endless amounts of stuff to do with this. It needs body work, it needs headlights, different tail lights, even though we've already changed them once. We're gonna go to something else in the long run. Body kit fix. There is some rust a little bit in the fenders, but nothing major underneath, no structural, none of that stuff. We just got so much to do.
so how do you know where?
So the big story with me and Ryan, I've known Ryan now for 9, going on 10 years here. Yeah, 10 years in February-ish. Anyway, anniversary time. It's our 10 year. Better be diamonds. So yeah, I've known Ryan basically 10 years now. He's been with me for so long now. Ryan was into some photography and doing that stuff, so he did my engagement pictures, kid pictures. We flew him. He came to Hawaii with me for my wedding, did pictures there. He's just been around, came to my bachelor party. We play games together, obviously, and some of you have seen me through that. We just have a lot of fun. That's what it's really about. And that's why I like hanging out with Ryan and what we've been doing for 9 years now. It's just been lots of laughs, lots of fun. It's been an awesome start. We're super excited to get things going. And again, these videos, just intro. I know you guys don't know me really.
We're vloggers now.
We're vlogging stuff. We're doing things. So we're kind of getting into it and we're super excited, and thanks everybody for the support and everything. Those likes, subscribes, all the comments, even we've been reading them and going through stuff. It's been awesome. So we're super excited about it. and we're gonna get into more of the style. Like I say, we got a bunch of old video that we did earlier to get through. We're gonna put together for you guys, and then we're super excited. Summer's here. We're gonna start doing more stuff, and we're ready to get at it. So thanks again.
Summer's here, but it is cold.
But
so
it's
you
cold.
gotta go.
I gotta go home.
Fucking angel.
Oh.